With GoHighLevel, you do have the ability to integrate your client's business email address with the software so that any email communications come from the client directly. You will only be able to integrate one email account with every GoHighLevel sub-account. It is a limitation of the software itself. If you want to use multiple email addresses, they do have the ability to mask email addresses through platforms like G Suite, but you'll need to look on G Suite for more information about that. In order to integrate the email, simply go to Settings, SMTP, and Mailgun Services. The top-rated business email comes auto-added into the sub-account so that there is an email in there. This email is info@toprated.business. It's a pretty general email, so we wouldn't recommend sending emails from there unless it is the only option you have. Mailgun does charge per email sent, so that is a cost that would be passed through to you. If you integrate your client's email, though, you will not be charged, and this will not be used. Simply click Add Service and select the provider. I generally always recommend choosing Other. Just makes it a little bit easier. The provider name. I generally make it whatever the email provider is. This name is not going to impact how the email is set up. It's simply a label for that email address. You're then going to need the SMTP server domain and the port number. Username is going to be the email address, and then you can just copy that into the email. You're then going to put in your password for the email address. You'll click Save. If you get this information, it can mean that the password is incorrect, but it could also mean that you do not have less secure apps turned on. It is a very common feature now with email providers that they are allowing a user to block any third-party apps. This example is going to go through G Suite, but there are instructions online for every type of email provider if you just search less secure apps and then the email provider. In order to do it with Google, you'll simply need to toggle this on. All you'll need to do to get here is click the Google account and search less secure apps in the search bar, and then click to toggle it on. At that point, Google will then recognize that you have enabled access for less secure apps. Oops. And then you'll just need to put in your password again and click Save. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. And there you go. Once you do this, you then need to click for it to be the default provider. This then means whenever you start a new conversation, it will send from this email address. If you do not change the default provider, it will still send from the top-rated business email, which is that general info@toprated.business, non-branded, and it will charge you through Mailgun. Be sure to change the default provider with this little radio button here once you integrate the email account.